Today's news.
Florida flooding.
It's crazy. Every time I walk in the street, Florida's right here.
Key issues at the G7.
Climate change, the global economy, and the war in Ukraine.
Elon Musk massive payday.
Now worth $45 billion.
Good morning. I'm Deborah Rodriguez with the CBS World News Roundup. People in South Florida are flooded out amid historic rainfall that's made roads impassable, canceled airline flights, and shut down Broward County Public Schools. Correspondent Manuel de Cortez has our top story from Hollywood, Florida.
On the state's east coast, the Miami-Fort Lauderdale area saw rainfall rates of over 3 inches per hour on Wednesday. Fish even swimming through the streets.
Look at my pants. Look at me. I'm wet.
Knee-deep waters meant many residents waded, kayaked, or even wakeboarded their way through neighborhoods. Despite warnings from local officials, the floodwaters did not deter some drivers who continued to venture into seemingly impassable roadways, while portions of the critical I-95 South in Broward County were temporarily shut down. The severe weather continued to snarl airline travel at South Florida's major travel hubs, with more than 1,200 flights impacted in the region on Wednesday.
I had to change our reservations, get a new hotel reservation. It just kept getting delayed. So I ended up just switching flights.
President Biden is in Italy, meeting with other world leaders at the G7 summit. At the top of their agenda, more aid to Ukraine. CBS's Nancy Cordes from Bari, Italy.
The big news today is this long-term security agreement that President Biden is going to be signing with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. It essentially commits the U.S. to supporting Ukraine for the next 10 years. We're talking about military training, weapons assistance, intelligence sharing. 16 other nations have already signed similar agreements, and this deal does not commit any U.S. troops to Ukraine's fight. Biden and the other G7 leaders are hoping to finalize a plan for a $50 billion loan to Ukraine. And here's the interesting part. The loan will be paid back using the interest from Russian assets that have been frozen by countries around the world since Russia invaded Ukraine 2.5 years ago.
Russia is showing off its military might not far from U.S. shores. A Russian nuclear sub and 3 other ships have entered Cuba's Havana harbor for what U.S. officials say will be Russia's first extensive military exercises in the region in at least 5 years. Correspondent David Martin has details from the Pentagon.
The 4-ship Russian flotilla has already passed just 30 miles off the coast of Florida. The warship has been used in the past to test fire one of Russia's newest hypersonic missiles. The submarine is also designed to carry guided missiles, but U.S. officials say there is no indication it is carrying nuclear weapons.
More than 340,000 utility customers in Puerto Rico are struggling through a heat wave with no electricity. 2 of the territory's power plants shut down last night, leaving San Juan and several surrounding municipalities in the dark. Luma Energy says the outage occurred during planned maintenance work. Elon Musk finds out today if he gets a giant salary bump. WWJ's Jeff Gilbert.
Tesla shareholders are wrapping up a vote on the Musk pay package, now worth $45 billion. Their original vote was thrown out by a judge. Supporters say Musk has helped push Tesla's value to record heights and deserves to be rewarded. Opponents say no CEO is worth that much money.
It would push his net worth over the $200 billion mark. It's 4 minutes after the hour.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 53 degrees in Daly City, California.